Welcome back to Yardy Legal Reasonings. I'm Nadine, Atkinson Flowers, Jamaican attorney and U.S. immigration attorney. Divorce. You know what they say? When it's sweet, it's sweet. When not so sweet, as we say in Jamaica, it's bitter. So, there have been a lot of questions from persons about when am I divorced? And we've been definitely seeing cases where persons are coming in and saying that they're divorced and they want to proceed with their U.S. immigration benefits, or they actually are coming in where they've got married already in the United States, or they've now been married to a United States citizen or resident and want to proceed with their immigration benefits. But question arises for the purposes about their divorce documentation. So we actually have to go all the way back now to see what was happening in Jamaica when this divorce was happening. Many persons don't realize that for divorce in Jamaica, it's a two-step process. There is the step that is called the decree nisi. Now, that document in the process of the divorce is the first step to actually becoming legally divorced. After 6 weeks, minimum, you can go back to the court and you will get what is called your decree absolute. The decree absolute is what makes the divorce full and final. If you never go back to the court for your decree absolute, then in truth and in fact you are not divorced. And that is becoming a problem for persons who are seeking U.S. immigration benefits, because they will obviously have to answer the question of marital status. And there is no marital status called in between married and divorced. And so you will find that persons are now in a problem because there may be now allegations of fraud, allegations of bigamy, which is actually a criminal offense, both in Jamaica and in the United States. It is best that persons who are divorced in Jamaica go to the Supreme Court or have a responsible person get from the Supreme Court the decree absolute to show that the divorce is final. We are totally separate now. That document is submitted along with all of the other documentation for the U.S. immigration process. Because as I said, you will have to show what your status is. And you don't want the worst case scenario of you are now married, in your mind at least, to a United States citizen or a U.S. resident, and when the document is looked at from your Jamaican courts, we're seeing a situation where your marriage was not completely dissolved because you do not have a decree absolute. So it's very important to ensure that you have your decree absolute, not just the decree nisi in a Jamaican divorce. It is better to wait a little bit and not to rush ahead to get married if you are not sure what the status of your divorce proceedings are in Jamaica. And if it is you are unsure, there are agencies that will assist you. You can go to the court yourself, you can seek the services of an attorney. There are other organizations that might be able to assist. You just have to seek them out, but it is important to seek it out before you take the step. Once you're unsure as to the status of your divorce, you need to ensure that you get clear answers and you have in your hand a divorce that is absolute and final. So you have your decree absolute in your hands before you proceed to do anything such as getting married or even indicating on various forms and documents that you are divorced. Like, share, subscribe, tell us the topics that you want to ask about. Keep sending in those questions. We'll do our best to answer.